Have you ever wondered about the most beautiful beaches in the world that you must visit before you die? Well, wonder no more because we're about to embark on a quest for the perfect beach. Now I know what you're thinking. What makes a beach perfect? Is it the soft golden sands that feel like a foot massage with every step? Or is it the crystal clear waters that mirror the sky, making you feel like you're swimming among the clouds? Well, the answer is, it depends. Yes, you heard that right. Just like a perfect pair of shoes, the perfect beach is subjective and depends on your preference. Some of us are suckers for those sandy beaches, the ones where you can build sand castles, play beach volleyball, or just lay back and soak up the sun. But then, there's the eternal struggle of getting sand out of your swimsuit. I mean, who hasn't found sand in places they didn't even know existed, am I right? On the other hand, some prefer the rocky beaches where each stone tells a story, and the sound of waves crashing against the rocks is like music to the ears. But let's not forget that moment of panic when you spot a crab scuttling across the rocks. It's like a mini heart attack, isn't it? Then there are those who fantasize about tropical beaches, with palm trees swaying in the breeze and coconuts ready to fall into your hands. And let's not forget the secluded beaches, where you can have your own private slice of paradise away from the hustle and bustle. Each type of beach has its own charm and unique features, making them attractive in their own way. And trust me, we're going to explore them all. From sandy to rocky, tropical to secluded, we're going on a global beach-hopping adventure. So buckle up, beach lovers. We're about to embark on a sandy, salty, sun-soaked journey around the world. First stop, the tropical beaches where the palm trees sway and the coconuts drop. Watch out for your head. Now imagine being in a place where the sun kisses the ocean and the sand is as soft as powdered sugar. Yes, we're talking about tropical beaches, the epitome of paradise on earth. These beaches are where the turquoise waves gently lap against the shore, and the balmy breezes carry the scent of the salty sea and blooming hibiscus. Let's zoom in on a couple of standout locations, shall we? Picture Bora Bora, a name so nice they named it twice. This island in French Polynesia is surrounded by a lagoon and a barrier reef, with the remnants of an extinct volcano rising to two peaks at its center. It's a real-life postcard scene, folks, and it's calling your name. Next up, the Maldives. A chain of 26 atolls spread across the Indian Ocean like a string of pearls. The Maldives is the ultimate destination for luxury and relaxation. But remember, it's not all lounging around here. There's a whole underwater world waiting to be explored. Just remember to pronounce it right. It's Maldives, not Maldives. We wouldn't want you to take a dive in the mall now, would we? And let's not forget about the perils of these tropical paradises. Yes, I'm talking about sunburns. The sun here doesn't play around. It's like a clingy friend, always there, always shining, always burning, literally. So don't forget your sunscreen, folks. You don't want to end up looking like a boiled lobster on your vacation, do you? But hey, with the right SPF and a wide-brimmed hat, these little inconveniences are nothing more than a drop in the ocean. And let's be real, there's nothing quite like the feeling of warm sand between your toes, a fresh coconut in your hand, and the sound of waves in your ears. With a cocktail in hand and a sunset on the horizon, these tropical paradises are hard to beat. But let's see what else is out there. Next, we dive into the hidden gems, secluded beaches where you can escape from the world. But remember, no Wi-Fi means no social media updates. If your idea of a perfect beach getaway involves more seashells than cell signals, then you're in for a treat. Picture this: you, a book, and miles of untouched sand with no one in sight to disturb your peace. Sounds like heaven, doesn't it? Let's start with Navagio Beach in Greece, also known as Shipwreck Beach. Nestled among towering limestone cliffs, this beach is only accessible by boat. And when we say boat, we don't mean a luxury yacht with a margarita bar. We're talking about a small, no-frills vessel that gives you an authentic adventure. And no, there's no beach bar. But who needs one when you have the azure Mediterranean Sea to keep you company? Then we have Baia Bay in Thailand. This beach became famous after the movie The Beach, and ironically, it's now a great place to escape the crowds. The Thai government closed it to tourists a few years ago to let the coral reefs recover, and it's now a pristine paradise. But let's be honest, with no GPS or Google Maps, there's a good chance you could get lost. But hey, what's an adventure without a little bit of uncertainty? And the beauty of these secluded sanctuaries is not just in their solitude, it's in the way they make you feel. They remind you of the beauty of silence, the joy of disconnecting, and the thrill of discovering something that's off the beaten path. They are the places where you can truly hear the waves crash, feel the sand between your toes, and breathe in the salty sea air without any distractions. So if solitude, serenity, and stunning sights tickle your beach fancy, these secluded sanctuaries should be on your bucket list. Because as they say, before you die, you must visit these beaches. Now, let's venture off the beaten path to beaches you wouldn't expect, like a beach in the middle of a meadow. In our quest for the perfect beach, we've seen tropical paradises and secluded sanctuaries. But what about the oddballs of the beach world? The ones that make you scratch your head and say, "Who put a beach here?" Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the unexpected. Take Shell Beach in Australia, for example. It's not your average sandy beach. Instead, it's made up entirely of, you guessed it, shells. Millions upon millions of tiny white shells, stretching as far as the eye can see. It's a bit crunchy underfoot, but who wouldn't want a beach where you're guaranteed to find the perfect seashell every time? Or how about the green sand beach in Hawaii? Yes, you heard that right. Green sand. The sand here isn't just green because it's feeling envious of all the other regular sandy beaches. It's actually olivine crystals from a nearby volcanic eruption that give it that unique hue. Now that's what I call a beach with a bit of sparkle. And then there's the beach, in the middle of a meadow. Yes, you heard that right too. In Playa de Gulpiyuri in Spain, you'll find a beach tucked away in the midst of rolling green fields. It's a small sandy oasis filled with seawater that's fed through underground tunnels from the Cantabrian Sea. It's like Mother Nature decided to play a little prank and put a beach where you'd least expect it. These are just a few examples of the unexpected beaches you can find in the world. It's a reminder that sometimes the most interesting places are the ones you wouldn't think to look for. So next time you're planning a beach vacation, why not take a chance on the unusual? You might just find your new favorite spot. Who knew beaches could be so diverse and sometimes just a little bit weird? Well, we've been around the world, from the tropics to secluded sanctuaries, and even some unexpected spots. Our journey has taken us through the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean and the pristine sands of the Maldives. We've lounged under the lush palms of Polynesia and discovered hidden gems in the remote corners of the Mediterranean. We've basked in the unique beauty of unexpected beaches too. The pink sands of Bermuda, the black volcanic shores of Iceland, and the dazzling bioluminescent waters of Puerto Rico. They may not be your typical postcard-perfect spots, but they offer an extraordinary beach experience that's hard to beat. And let's not forget the secluded sanctuaries. The untouched beauty of the Seychelles, the tranquil lagoons of Bora Bora, and the secret coves of the Greek islands. These are the places where you can truly disconnect and be one with nature, away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Throughout our journey, we've encountered a kaleidoscope of colors, a symphony of sounds, and a variety of vibes. Whether it's the vibrant energy of Rio's Copacabana or the serene tranquility of Thailand's Baia Bay, every beach has its own unique charm and personality. But it's not just about the stunning views and the soothing sounds of the waves. It's about the memories you make, the people you meet, and the experiences you have. It's about feeling the sand beneath your toes, the sun on your skin, and the salty sea breeze in your hair. It's about the laughter, the joy, and the sense of freedom that only a beach can provide. So there you have it, beach lovers. A world of sandy, sun-soaked destinations waiting for your footprints. Before you die, you must visit these beaches. Until next time, keep the sunscreen handy and the beach ball inflated.